we head to Winchester now. And the exterior of St Thomas's Church as seen from Southgate Street. All sorts of uniforms to spot in this procession, including soldiers in field dress, Girl Guides, members of St John's Ambulance, the Red Cross, and a group of scouts. Ooh, it's time to go shopping now, and here we have a ration book. Marking off coupons as they're used. There's a Cross and Blackwell sign in the background. I wonder what's for sale there. What are we buying? Oh, Lion's tea. 2 packets. And the butter and margarine being weighed out. I wonder how much you got per week. Powdered eggs, now everyone's favourite. Did you like powdered eggs? And cheese being weighed out. And now the bacon is being sliced. Figuring out how much you could afford in coupons and in money. What else is available today? Ooh, lots of different canned goods. Ooh, some shredded wheat too. Shredded wheat and jam. 2 jars of jam. What do we have here? We've got some meat. What kind of meat's that? Being carefully weighed out at the butcher's. Looks like we're in a different shop now. No supermarkets. Coupon problems. Clothing coupon. How to make the clothing ration stretch. Make do and mend. Did you make do and mend? Did you make any of your own clothes? If you didn't know how, you soon learned. Hats were coupon free. This family are trying on their gas masks. Even Teddy has one. They mustn't have been very comfortable to wear. These children are very good-humoured. Wartime headlines. Tell us the news. It's washing up time. And this little one has a towel wrapped around her. What helpful children! We think one of these gents is Colonel Downs, heading to the car. Now that is an old motorbike. Wow, officers have changed. This chap is very inefficiently pretending to write for the camera. His colleague is a little bit more believable. Now a shooting competition, the Downs Cup, with many wearing forage caps. Did anyone wear these? A wartime wedding in Southampton. The bride wears a wonderful purple two-piece suit. It's so special to see colour film footage from this period. Colour film stock was so expensive. Lots of people wearing fur in this clip. Did you have a fur coat? It's gas mask testing time. Extinguishing incendiary bombs. Tackling an incendiary bomb. It's easy. A child can do it if he knows how. Doing some sewing. Tuning the wireless. What's that? It's the alarm. Quick! To the shelter. National Service. The untrained are a liability. The trained are an asset. We have the organisation. The warning is sounded. Safe inside the air raid shelter. The bombs fly overhead. Off to see what can be done. Back to Winchester, and here we have Evacuees arriving by train from Portsmouth. A very organised undertaking. It must have been a very frightening experience to be away from home for the first time. Children with luggage in tow march by as locals look on. With their labels attached and their worldly possessions in suitcases, bags and pillowcases. Most of them actually look quite cheerful. Sandbags are being filled. Did anyone here work on a sandbag filling party? Did you have a sandbag at home? They were used for extinguishing incendiary bombs. Everyone's waiting around. Off they go. Here we have the AFS, the Auxiliary Fire Service. They're giving a demonstration of their firefighting skills. The AFS was formed in 1938 as part of Britain's civil defence air raid precautions. Later, in 1941, the National Fire Service was formed, which took over the functions of the AFS. This Anderson shelter is being built in Heaton Road, Gosport. The shelters were half buried in the ground with earth heaped on top. The government-issue shelters were given for free to many and were made from 6 corrugated iron sheets bolted together on top. We now head to Newbury, and it's 1943. This film was taken in the factory of Elliotts, a manufacturing firm. Like many factories during the war, their efforts were turned to war work. They are known to have manufactured aeroplane fuselages for the Airspeed Oxford. This film of Southampton docks shows footage during and after the war. At the time, the docks was under the control of Southern Railway. There are so many different types of cranes loading all sorts of things onto the ships. Ammunition, boys relaxing, playing snooker and having a laugh. With a busy canteen, you can spot the propaganda posters on the wall. That's Reverend Bedder, who ran the boys' club. It was a challenge to take film inside because of the low lighting, so the filmmaker would have had to go to great lengths to fill the room with light. You can see the shadows being cast. Here is an inspection of players before a football match by Major Jeffreys. The game was refereed by Mr. A. J. Ford. And here the winning team pose for a photograph.